Welcome to Omesi, where nature, design, and timeless materials come together to create beauty in every corner, no matter how small. In today's video, we invite you into a quiet, magical space, one shaped not by grand gestures or expensive materials, but by nature itself. Driftwood, moss, and stone come together to transform even the smallest corners of a garden into places of deep peace and rustic beauty. Whether you have a porch, balcony, tiny backyard, or a shaded nook by the fence, these ideas will show you how to create something truly special. The charm lies in the textures, the soft greens of moss, the sculptural shapes of driftwood, the grounding presence of weathered stone. These aren't flashy elements, but they speak to a deeper aesthetic, a connection to the earth, to time, and to simplicity. As we guide you through each scene, you'll see how layering natural elements creates more than just decor. It builds a mood, a place to breathe, to slow down, to feel at home. If that sounds like something your heart's been craving, you're in the right place. So grab a cup of tea, sit back, and imagine how these ideas might bloom in your own space. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share your favorite idea in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Driftwood is more than just old wood. It's art shaped by wind, water, and time. Each piece carries a story, its curves and hollows formed over years of tumbling through rivers or tides. In a rustic garden, driftwood becomes a natural sculpture, effortlessly blending with stone, moss, and foliage. Lean a twisting branch against a stone wall, place a bleached log beneath ferns, or create a quiet focal point with a gnarled stump beside a weathered bench. These pieces don't need polishing. Their worn edges and muted tones already belong in the garden's palette. One technique that adds instant character is placing driftwood upright, like a standing figure among the plants, each piece suggesting movement, memory, or balance. Small branches can become plant supports, trellises, or even frames for wall-mounted moss. The beauty of driftwood is its unpredictability. No two pieces are ever the same. It invites you to be playful, intuitive, and deeply present as you shape your space. And because it doesn't demand perfection, it naturally harmonizes with rustic and wabi-sabi styles, spaces where imperfection is not a flaw, but a gift. Moss has a quiet presence, but don't let its simplicity fool you. It brings life, softness, and serenity to every corner it touches. Whether growing between stone pavers or lining the base of a driftwood sculpture, moss adds a timeless softness to outdoor spaces. Its rich green hue contrasts beautifully with pale driftwood and earthy stone, creating a palette that's calming and elegant. In small gardens, moss is particularly powerful. It doesn't need much soil or sunlight, and its low growth makes it ideal for creating visual depth without clutter. You can use moss to edge a gravel path, nestle it around potted plants, or fill the cracks between old bricks. It also thrives in containers or trays, making it perfect for balconies or shaded porches. Combine moss with a simple stone basin or water bowl, and you've instantly created a zen-like focal point. The best part? Moss requires little maintenance and grows more beautiful with time. It doesn't clamor for attention, it invites it gently. By adding moss to your space, you're inviting in a sense of calm that feels as though it's always been there. Stone adds weight, texture, and grounding to your rustic garden design. From smooth river rocks to rough-edged flagstones, each stone carries a sense of permanence that balances the softer elements around it. In small spaces, you can use stone to define structure, laying stepping paths through moss, bordering flower beds, or anchoring a driftwood arrangement. Even a single large stone placed thoughtfully can act as a sculptural anchor. One elegant touch is to create a pebble mosaic around a base of driftwood, allowing the shapes and shadows to interact naturally. Stones also make wonderful resting spots. Think of a flat stone with a bit of moss creeping over one side, nestled among shade-loving plants. You can layer various sizes to create miniature terraces or dry stream beds, giving depth and character to your garden without taking up much space. Weathered or lichen-covered stones tell a story of time, which complements the aged texture of driftwood beautifully. Together, they speak a quiet, poetic language, one that says this space wasn't just decorated, it was gently discovered. The magic of rustic decor lies in its layers, textures that feel collected rather than curated. When you combine driftwood, moss, and stone, you create not only a beautiful garden, but also a living work of art. Begin with the largest elements, like a curved driftwood piece or a stone bench, then build smaller details around them. Let moss creep up the base of wood, let pebbles pool beneath shadowed corners, and allow wild plants to soften the lines. These layered combinations invite the eye to linger and the mind to slow down. You don't need symmetry. In fact, a touch of randomness adds to the charm. Use natural asymmetry to suggest age, quietness, and balance. Even in a tiny courtyard or balcony, layering materials adds dimension, drawing you into the space both visually and emotionally. Place a rustic lantern or a handmade clay pot among your layers, and the atmosphere shifts from decorative to deeply personal. The mood becomes one of peace, memory, and rootedness. Rustic garden decor doesn't stop at the plantings. It can echo the cozy feel of your indoor space. Think of your small garden or porch as an extension of your home. A weathered wooden bench, a moss-lined planter, or a driftwood wind chime helps blend the inside and outside together. You might place a soft linen cushion on a garden chair or tuck a folded throw blanket in a rustic basket by the door. Add a side table with a ceramic teacup, a glass cloche filled with pebbles, or a candle flickering inside an old lantern. These indoor-inspired touches invite you to sit, pause, and enjoy the space, not just pass through it. And when combined with natural elements like driftwood and moss, they make the outdoor space feel like a sanctuary. It's less about formality and more about comfort, creating a garden that isn't just seen, but felt. This approach turns even the smallest outdoor corner into a place where stories are told, tea is sipped, and the beauty of stillness is celebrated. At the heart of rustic garden design is an appreciation for things that are weathered, worn, and wonderfully imperfect. This philosophy, often known as Wabi-Sabi, reminds us to embrace the beauty in transience and natural aging. Driftwood is the perfect example, once a fallen branch, now a sculpture shaped by the elements. Moss, too, thrives in shady, damp corners others might overlook. Stones with chips or cracks carry the history of time. Together, these elements create a space that feels real, not manufactured. There's no need to polish or hide flaws. Instead, let them tell their story. This approach doesn't require perfection in layout or expensive materials, just an eye for harmony, patience, and a deep respect for the quiet elegance of the natural world. In a small space, where every detail counts, Wabi-Sabi reminds us to find grace in what's already there and to celebrate the art of living slowly, softly, and intentionally. The smallest gardens can become the most soulful when they're shaped by nature's hand. Driftwood and moss, stone and shadow. These are the tools of a garden that welcomes you in, not with grandeur, but with quiet charm. As you've seen in this video, it's not about filling your space, it's about feeling your space. When natural materials are arranged with care and love, even a corner of a patio or a windowsill planter can carry the presence of a forest path. Let your instincts guide you. Let the curve of a branch, the softness of moss, or the weight of a stone be your muse. Whether you're just starting your garden journey or deepening a space you've tended for years, may these ideas bring inspiration and peace. If you enjoyed this walk through rustic charm, please like the video, subscribe to our channel, and share your thoughts or photos in the comments. We'd love to see how your garden grows. Until next time, may your space bloom with calm, beauty, and meaning.